Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is Saturday and okay, Sunday already because it's 1 a.m. Saturday night party just got over with and there was a lot of chaos. So I said, let me bring you guys who are still deeply sleeping or who did not have the time to follow up what happened. So let me give you like some few updates or chaos on what exactly happened during the Saturday night party. Guys, I mean, there was just a lot from Fina to Groovy to Chomzy to Amaka the gossip to Brian and Modella to Chichi to Deji. Guys, you already know that Deji and Chichi, when Deji was asked to move to level 2, after everything that happened, Chichi was literally crying. She cried, she covered herself with the bed sheet and she cried. Deji had to like enter and try to console her. Even when Deji finally left, her fellow housemates were consoling her. So she has actually fallen deeply in love with Deji, and her fellow housemates know that she has something already official going on with Deji. They danced today and Deji told her, in fact, she told Deji during the dance, I listened so clearly, she said Deji makes her so happy, and Deji told her that, yeah, that is what all that matters. Happiness is all that matters. They were having this conversation. I'm like, wow. So Deji can really love somebody like this. Only for Deji to go outside and he had this conversation with Dotun saying that he doesn't really want to have anything serious like that. He doesn't want to commit himself to anything serious like that in the house, because it is not that he has a relation out of the house. It is just that he does not want to lead somebody on, and at the end of the day things don't work out fine. So actually he has made Chichi to become interested and now he's uninterested. I mean, who does that? This guy is a serious player and Chichi hasn't seen this coming, because Chichi doesn't even know what is happening. Now the ladies of this season, I don't even understand. What they will do is they are running behind men as if they came to chase man in Biggie's house. I mean, they make men feel so important to a level. Not that men are not important, but the way they make it seem is as if you don't have a man, you're not living, because that is what it literally entailed. So apart from that, Chichi is there happy, knowing that everything is going on fine, and he's there having this conversation that he doesn't want to really commit himself like that. Who does that? Then secondly, it was Groovy. Groovy kissed, danced several times, all the intimate dance moves, all the deep kissing with Fina, only for him to go and be explaining to other people. First of all, he had this conversation with Diana, he had a conversation with Rachel from level 1 and other people, and he was saying that if he knew that he was going to switch levels, he wouldn't have started the relationship with. In fact, I'm going to give you like more details, guys, but I'm just giving you like the highlights right now of what actually happened. That if he knew that he was going to go to level 1 and meet Chomzy and going to be spending a lot of time with Chomzy, he wouldn't have started what he started with Chomzy. And from the conversation that Dotun was having with Deji outside while the party was going on, it seems as if Groovy has already shot his shot at Chomzy. Now, earlier today before the party, there was this conversation going on between Allison and the others, and Allison was complaining that, you know, that Allison and Hermes, that in some sort of a ship or situationship. So Allison was already interested, and last night they were having this conversation, this gossip between Bella, Shex, and Chichi, and they were talking about Allison. They said Allison, Hermes had been wanting Allison for a while, and Allison was not interested till Allison discovered that Hermes is very forward, he's very prosperous, he works so hard, like everybody likes him, and that is why Allison now started tilting her attention towards Hermes, because before she was tilting her attention a little towards Adekule, then Deji came and she was tilting it towards Deji, and now back to Hermes because he has seen the growth and like the power that Hermes is having in that house. Now, yes, while they were having this conversation, she even admitted that she's beginning to like Groovy. I mean, what? From all these people, you are complaining that Hermes is not close to you enough. Hermes is tilting his attention away. He's no longer as close as he was. But you are saying that you like Groovy. So who do you really like? Did you come to fetch man in this house or what? Then while everything is going on, Amaka tries to have this conversation with her Gidifire, of course, and finds out that Gidifire and Diana, Amaka's former roommate, are locked down in the hotel before the house, that they're having issues because Diana likes Gidifire and Gidifire is not reciprocating. And apart from that, Amaka is just going all over trying to hear gist, gossip, and all that. You already know that Amaka is the gossip of all time. Then going to Modella and Brian. I feel like Modella wasn't really interested in dancing with Brian like that, or maybe energies don't match because when it comes to dance and vibe in the club, Modella seems like a rough kind of person, while Brian is a bit not too chilled but just slightly chilled. So while this was going on, I feel like um Modella was having a little bit of cold anytime that Brian was close to her, and I noticed that Brian is not the kind of person that wants his presence to make you feel uncomfortable. So anytime that he notices that, he just walks away and then comes back later. So there was this time that Amaka danced with Groovy. Groovy danced like Groovy was holding her tightly from behind and they were dancing. And when the music was over, while they were switching to another music, she roughly held Groovy's hands and pushed them away. I'm like, has it gotten to this? Is it just because? And Groovy just like walked away in shame. It was so funny, guys. Then I mean, like there's just a lot of chaos. Like nobody wants to commit again after you have already gotten somebody to become interested. Why are these housemates like this though? Anyways, guys, let's go. There's no better way of doing this than to like read some comments or some tweets from what people are saying. So let's go. Okay, so Groovy said, why did Biggie switch me to level 1 now? If I had known he would switch me, I won't move with Fina. I was doing fine, but now I'm with Chomzy in the same house. I don't know what to do. Daniela said to him, Chomzy has a low swag. Groovy, forget him. I will get her if I want to. Hey, one day, just like that. See the narrative he wants to portray. He must be silly. No be here with the way he go meet am for bed for night to move to his bed. A lying bitch living a fake life, just a messy man. So this comment is replying to the comments that I read above, because so the person is literally shocked. So this person said, imagine what a grown-ass man with a functioning brain is saying. So these are still like replies to the above tweet. I mean, like, I was so surprised to hear this. The narrative has completely changed. If you watched it, you will know that, okay, there was a day that they were actually putting these girls, Amaka and Fina, like, of in front of Groovy, like telling him to ship them, and it was just a joke. He's a man. Even if Fina forced herself on him, I don't feel like it's any reason why he should say that, like Fina was the one that it's just funny. What a disgusting narrative he is trying to pull. We all saw him come to her bed and take her to his own. So that's actually what happened, guys. He came to her bed himself. So now, I mean, like, how can he say that Fina is the one that came to his own bed and started kissing him? Groovy is such a pathetic liar. Anyways, he has lied this time around. I cannot lie. To be honest, he has lied. Maybe it's his game, maybe not. Nobody really knows. But playing with people's hearts, I don't know. But when it comes to Deji, I actually feel bored in place of Deji, because the way that Fina and Amaka are just all over him, they're literally suffocating him. I'm like, what is going on? This person say, as if man can't say no to the advances as Elo Swag, my dear. Of course, Elo Swag said no to the advances of Fina. So how come Groovy is now saying that it is Fina that got close to him? If Fina got close to him and he did not want to have the ship, he should have refused. So all this is not like I'm dragging Groovy. it's not like anybody has a problem with the relationship between Groovy and Fina. The only problem is that he's now trying to change the narrative. Aside all the disgusting attribute Groovy portrays, lying is one of them. Was it not Groovy? Okay, like, was it not Groovy that went to Fina? That's what the person is trying to say. Just remember that Fina says she isn't toxic like Beauty. She no get wahala. Through her lady under the boss just to look good. This person is talking about Beauty, only for Groovy to call her violent. That's true, guys. This night during the party, Groovy called Fina violent. In fact, what he was trying to say is that if not of the fact that Fina is as violent as Beauty, she would probably have left Fina for Chomzy. Apologize to Brian now. Bury your shame. Bury your shame at once and be at peace. I told you agenda won't resolve your issues. But overnight, Groovy on a scare of moving to Chomzy. That's actually it. Not Groovy saying Fina is just like Beauty, fucking crazy and shit. So Groovy actually wants to go to Chomzy, but the only issue is that she's scared of what Fina is going to do because he knows that Fina is as crazy as Beauty according to him. Whatever that is. Groovy, I'm with Fina, but I know I don't feel her. Where are those insulting Brian? Because Brian was actually dragged today when Brian said that he was not cool with all this that Groovy has been doing. People actually really dragged him. So this person is trying to support what Brian said. Mr. Ikoyi just said, babe, I really want to marry you. I just want you to love me the way I love you. Mrs. Ikoyi, I do. If you don't know, they're talking about Bella and Shex. Ikoyi, of course, you know that very rich people live there, and these two people are known as like one of the richest people in level 1. So this is the conversation that they were having during the party. It was so cool, guys. For the shippers, I'm sure they'll be very happy. Then somebody wrote Bella loves Shex. I don't know who wrote it, whether it was Bella or Shex or both of them. I don't know. So guys, this is like the summary of what happened. So after the party, Brian was having this conversation with Modella. If you don't know, he's trying to date Modella, and he said he doesn't want a relationship where everybody would be into their business, because he saw the ship between Groovy and Beauty and everybody was in it, trying to control it, having something to say about it, that he doesn't want that kind of a relationship. And Modella said she doesn't want that as well. But then Modella hasn't said yes or no to his proposal yet. Now remember that their surprise date is coming. I guess it's going to be tomorrow, because he said he wanted the date to be before Sunday, on or before Sunday, before the evictions. So that is what is going to happen. And Fina is almost vulnerable with Deji. I feel like she just wants something really sexual with Deji, but doesn't want to say it because the way that she portrays herself in front of Deji, I really don't understand. These housemates, I don't just understand them, to be honest. Like, especially the female housemates, all their main problem is just man. And now with this thing going on between Modella and Brian really asking Modella out seriously, there's this rumor that Modella and Deji were dating outside the house, or they were once a couple out of the house. It's just a rumor. I don't really know whether it's true or not. If you have any gist on that, please drop it in the comment section. I don't know what's going on between Shex and Bella. They're having a fight. Anyways, guys, we are going to see more as time goes on. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.
Like, you told us to go outside. I followed you outside, and you left me standing. I'm begging you, stop. Yeah, that's fine. No, look at me, I'm stopping. I just want to go and shower and go to bed. No, I'm not ready for you to shower. Look at me. I feel like every Saturday, whenever you drink, like, you just act like this. Why? Babe, I've not been so